Hey, it's Tom Gradza with another Rockstar Real Estate Minute, and today we're going to be talking about the exciting topic of closing costs. Okay, closing costs are pretty straightforward, but they often get confused. Closing costs when you are buying a property generally consist of these things. Land transfer, so there's a land transfer tax in Ontario. If you just Google up Ontario land transfer tax, you'll find different lawyers have calculators on their website where you can plug in the purchase price of the home and figure out what your land transfer tax is going to be. And if you're buying a property in Toronto, there's a Toronto land transfer tax on top of the Ontario one. So you'll see two calculators where you can figure out how much you're going to pay. So when you're buying a property, part of the closing cost is land transfer tax. The second thing is just straight out lawyer fees. You hire a lawyer to do the transaction, to close the transaction with the seller's lawyer, so they're going to have the lawyer fees. And then the third thing is going to be different types of disbursements. So there's going to be some extra costs, and some of those things are the most common one. I'm exhausted, sorry, so if I'm stumbling around here, it's because I'm exhausted. The most common one is title insurance. So when you're buying a property, before the early 1990s, lawyers used to look up deeds and look up the title of the property and do different searches. After the early 1990s, title insurance got really popular in Ontario, and you're going to pay a few $100s for title insurance. It's usually a very good thing. Ask your lawyer about it. Most people get title insurance. So you're going to see a fee for that. And then maybe some other adjustments. So for example, if the seller paid up their property taxes for the entire year, and you're buying the property right now at 3/4 of the way through the year, you might have to pay them a little bit of money back for the property taxes that they've already paid. So there'll be small adjustments like that on there as well. So the biggest thing, land transfer tax, lawyers fees, title insurance, and some adjustments maybe around property taxes for the property. Those are the big things. And average lawyers might charge you for buying a property around $1,400 to buy the property. When selling, it's usually a few $100s less. So hopefully you find that helpful. Until next time, your life, your terms.